Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to a new China phone review. Today we'll take a look at the Elephone P8, which is a nice and high quality phablet in the Note 3 look. I got this one from coolycool.com, you can find the link down below in the description, so feel free to check it out. And it arrived after about 6 days with DHL Express shipping, and the transaction went through without a problem, so I can definitely recommend coolycool.com. And now before we start the unboxing, let me tell you something about the specs of the phone. So the Elephone P8 comes with an MTK6592 SoC, which is an octa-core CPU with a nice GPU, so you can also play the latest games. It comes further with 2GB of DDR3 RAM, 16GB of internal memory, and full HD IPS screen with 5.7 inch, and also Wi-Fi, GPS and Bluetooth are on board. And it is really cheap, it only retails for about $213 at coolycool.com, so I can really recommend it. And now enough of talking, and let's directly start with the unboxing. Okay guys, so this is the box which I have received, and as you can see it looks a little bit strange because there was a sticker on it, and I have removed that sticker and there's still a little bit of glue on the box. But don't worry, this is an original elemobiles.com box. And in there should be the Elephone P8. So let us open up the box and let's see what is inside. So there we go. And here on the top we have the Elephone P8 and it looks really great. It's damn huge. It got this black full HD IPS screen which looks really amazing. And what I really like is the back cover with this fake leather look and the Elephone logo. But before we take a closer look at the phone, let us put it beside and let's check out the accessories which are in the box. So let us remove that cardboard plate here, and under that there should be the charger and all that stuff. So here on the top we have a screen protector, so this is included for free because maybe the original screen protectors do not fit. So this is really great, you get one, there is none on the phone, but you can get one here for free. Then further we get a Android user manual, so this just tells you some basic things like how to turn on the phone, how to make calls. You won't need it, but yeah, it is included, maybe for some older people. Okay, then let's put this beside and let's take a look at the other things which are in the box. So now there should be a charger, a charging cable and a headset in the box, and here you can see it. Then let's start here with the headset. So this is some basic headset, not something special, but for the price definitely okay. Then here we got a micro USB charging cable, you just have a micro USB port on this one, and here we got the charger. So that is everything which was in the box, and now let us take a closer look at the parts. Okay, and here it is, the charger for my country, so for my power socket in Europe, and the input voltage range is from 100 to 240 volts. It outputs 5 watts, so 1 amp at 5 volts, and it has decent quality, so this is some standard charger which you get with almost every China phone. And the USB port is straight in, so this is really important because on some cheap chargers the USB port is not straight in, but here it looks good. And now let us take a closer look at the headset, and this is also just some standard headset which you get with a lot of China phones. I think I have already 6 or 7 of them, and what can I say about them? So they're not the best quality, so definitely not as good as a Samsung headset, but at least all of them are working, and you also have your little microphone, a mute button. You can use that to call people, to listen to music, and also the quality is decent for the price. And last but not least, let us check out the charging cable. So the Elephone P8 does not have a micro USB 3.0 connector, it just has a normal micro USB 2.0 connector, but this is more than okay, so the phone charges really fast and you can copy data to your phone really fast, so it really doesn't matter, and you can get this cable in every local electronics store. Now that were the accessories, and now let us check out the Elephone P8, which you can see right over here. And there is still a screen protector on the phone which also tells us some basic information about it. So we have here the menu and back button, those are capacitive buttons, and full HD IPS screen, so it's completely black and you can see it's an IPS high quality screen. Also here we have the power button, on the top the front camera, sensors, the speaker, the LED, volume rockers, and it looks really amazing. Now I will pull off the screen protector and then let's take a look at the details of the phone. Okay, so here it is without the screen protector, and as you can see the front side here looks really amazing. Then let's also take a look at the back side. And the back side comes with this white fake leather finish, and we also have the stitching which goes around it. It's plastic or something, I don't know which kind of plastic, but it feels really good, and also the Elephone logo looks really amazing. And now let's check out all the specific details on the phone. So let's get started with the top on the front side, and here we can find a lot of nice things. So once again we can see that the display is completely black when it's turned off, not gray. That means good quality. The frame looks also good, and the white frame here has the same pattern like on the Note 3, so this looks really great. But let's also check out those funny holes here on the top. So on the right side we have the front camera, and it should be an HD camera which you can use for Skype. We also got here a light sensor and a proximity sensor. Then left from the speaker we got a notification LED, and this lightens up when you charge the smartphone or when you connect it to the computer, and it's left from the speaker here. And on the real one it's a little bit more left. Also on the Galaxy S5 for instance, it's much more left. So this one is really close to the speaker. At the bottom side we have the mechanical home button. It does not include a fingerprint sensor, so this is just a mechanical home button, but works really great. Then left and right from the home button we got capacitive buttons, and as you can see right under the home button there's the micro USB port, and right from the micro USB port there you can see this little hole which is a microphone. So that's the bottom microphone, and yeah, it only has a micro USB port. And the next view is amazing. So here you can see how slim the smartphone is. And this is the left side which contains the volume rockers, and if I compare this to my real Galaxy S5, then you can see that the Elephone P8 is a little bit slimmer than my Galaxy S5, but it's much bigger, but therefore also slimmer, and that's a really nice design which I like, because I like pretty big smartphones, but they must be slim. Now this is the opposite side, so this is the right side which contains the power button, and basically here is the same. You can see the frame, you can see the power button, but you can also see this little slot here to remove the back cover. So the back cover is removable. You can also replace the battery, put in a micro SD card, or even 2 SIM cards. And finally we come to the top side, which contains the 3.5mm headphone jack. This is not waterproof, so the whole phone is not waterproof. But here once again you can see it's really great. It is slim, has a nice back cover, you can see the back camera and the 3.5mm headphone jack to connect a headphone or a headset. And if we take a look at the back side, we can see that this phone is really inspired by the Note 3, because we have this plastic fake leather look which actually feels pretty good. The stitching which goes here around the frame. At the bottom side we have the hole for the speaker. We also have the Elephone logo instead of some other logo here. Actually looks pretty good. We have here the back camera and the LED flash. So basically that's everything here on the back side. And now let us remove the back cover and let's take a look at the internals. So there we go. You can easily remove the back cover with just your fingernails, and let's just open it up. And here you can see the battery and also the internals. What I will do now is remove the battery, then we'll take a look at the battery, and then we'll check out the internals of the phone. And as you can see, there is still a little bit of tape around the contacts of the battery, so it won't discharge when it's in the smartphone. And the battery is something which is really good on this China phone. So on the most China phones the battery is shit, but here it's pretty good. New production date June 2013. It's really slim and it offers a capacity of 2800 mAh. It's not the top, but it's quite good. I mean, yeah, it's standard, but I just want to say it's a 3.7 volt lithium ion battery pack, and therefore it is really slim. So to keep the whole phone slim, also the battery has to be slim, and for that size it offers a really good capacity. Now this is the smartphone without the back cover, and it's pretty well engineered because we have different antennas and they're also labeled. So let's go quickly through them. Here on the right top corner we have the GPS antenna, and I have to say GPS on the smartphone is really good. You will see later the GPS test. Here the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth antenna. And we also got here the back camera and LED flash. Then here we got the SIM card and micro SD card socket. So this is a dual SIM card phone. You can put in 2 SIM cards and a micro SD card. Okay, then let's go down the phone and let's check out the other features. So at the bottom side you can see the last of the 3 antennas, which is the GSM WCDMA antenna. Also you can see the micro USB port and the speaker is really loud, not the best quality, but really loud. Also here on the sticker you can see you have 2 EMAs, because you can put in 2 SIM cards. You also got 2 EMAs, and if you lose the EMA you can restore it with the sticker here. Now what I will do now is put in my SIM card and micro SD card, and be careful because maybe the phone is not working in every country, so double check the frequencies before you buy it. For instance, in America, I don't know if it supports GSM 850, so you have to check that out, or if it's not clear, ask the seller about it. But it would be really bad if you order a phone which doesn't work in your country, so always double check the frequencies. Okay, SIM card is in, microSD card is in, then let's reattach the battery and the back cover, and there we go, and now let's turn it on. And I've already turned on the phone and played a little bit around with it, and you can see it's damn huge, so it fits almost my whole hand, and I have really big hands. But now I want to show you how fast it boots. It boots really fast, about 5 or 6 seconds, and you're in Android. So you can just see the boot animation or the half boot animation, and boom, you're in Android. So it's really amazing fast. Okay, so now let's unlock the screen. As you can see, it's Android 4.4. And now let's go quickly through the things which are on the phone. So we're now here on the home screen of the Elephone P8, and here you can see all the apps and widgets, and swiping through the pages feels really smooth because we have an octa-core CPU and 2 GB of RAM. So before we check out all the apps, let us go to settings and about the phone, where we can find some phone information. Okay, so here you can see the model number, it's CP8 because Elephone P8, and here we can see Android version is 4.4.2, so the latest version. And yeah, we don't have any update thing here, but I will later tell you how to update the firmware. Okay, then let's go quickly through the settings here. On the top, under wireless and networks, we got SIM management. You need this because it's a dual SIM phone, and here you can set your default SIM card and also choose your provider. Then here we get Wi-Fi, so I'm currently connected to my home network. I'm in the cellar and the router is in the first floor, so the quality of the signal is pretty good. We also get here Bluetooth. I don't have a Bluetooth device right here to test it, but it is working. Then here we got flash alert for MMS if you need that. I don't use that. Then here we got data usage, and here you can see how many data you have used, so if you just have limited data. Under more, you can activate airplane mode. You can switch your default SMS app, so this is really great. Also tethering and portable hotspot, VPN, mobile networks, and USB internet if you want to tether your internet connection. Okay, further we got audio profiles, so you can choose different audio profiles. We also got display settings, and you can activate things like crystal clear, or you can recalibrate your G sensor. What you cannot do here is switch your wallpaper, you have to do that on the home screen. Then further we get storage, so let's check that out. And you can see the total space is just 1.14 GB. But you have a second partition, which is called phone storage, which has about 12.3 GB, which results in a total space of 13.5 GB. And you may know that you never get the full space because, for instance, also the system takes a lot of space. Then let's check out battery. Here you can find CPU power saving mode. This is really important because it's an octa-core CPU, and that means 8 CPU cores and you don't need all that power. So switch that on and you can see 80%, 6 hours on battery, so pretty good. Then let's go back and let us check out gesture sensing. This is something which is not good on this device because it just works in the gallery, in the music player and in the camera, and even there not really well. The next really important thing is apps, because here you can see which apps are pre-installed, which apps are running in the background, and you can see all the services which are running on the smartphone. And on some China phones, on some really cheap China phones, you have malware, bloatware and a lot of that stuff. But here this ROM is really clean. I've scanned it and I found nothing. A really clean ROM. Then here we have location, so basically that's GPS. You just have to switch it on and it works straight out of the box. No need to do the GPS fix, and you will later also see the GPS test, so just stay tuned. Here we have security, so here you can encrypt your device if you want to do that. I don't need that. And there is no fingerprint as I said, so just swipe to unlock or pattern. We also got here language and input, so you can set the display language to every language you want to. There are a lot of supported languages, so it's not only Chinese. I think by default it came in Chinese, so I have switched that to English, but that's pretty easy to do, and if someone needs help, I will help him. Okay, that was language and input. Further we got backup and reset. We also got accounts, so you can add your email accounts like Google account or some different IMAP or POP3 accounts. Okay, then we got accessibility if you need that, also printing. And yeah, we got developer options, which is really important because here you can enable USB debugging mode, and you need that if you want to root the smartphone or if you want to mod it. Basically that were the settings, and now let's check out the app switch on the smartphone. Okay, we are back now on the Android home screen. We have checked out the settings, and now I want to show you the app switch on the smartphone. So you can swipe here through the pages, and as you can see I have a lot of apps and widgets here. So if you press the menu button you can add new widgets, you can also edit the wallpaper, and there are a lot of widgets, and all you have to do is just drag and drop that widget on your home screen. Then let's go quickly here through the apps. So this is the default Android messaging application, and I have already tried out several things. As you can see, the keyboard and the touch sensitivity feels really great. So it's a normal Android keyboard. You can replace it with every keyboard you want to from the Google Play Store, for instance. Works without a problem. Then here we got contacts. You can also sync that with your Google account contacts. Here in the middle we got the menu button, then here we got the phone application, and let's try to call some random numbers. As you can see I'm connected, it's working in my country, and the light sensor is also working. This is really important because if the light sensor is not working, then the display is on when you call somebody, and then you switch on all the applications with your ear. And I had this issue several times on some cheaper smartphones, and trust me, it's really not funny. Then now let us check out Google Voice Search, which works really perfectly on this device here. So I will now enter Google, you suck. And it also understands my crappy English, so I'm really impressed by that. But now let's go back, and what I forgot to tell you is when you press the home button for a longer time, then you get this little button here at the bottom, and if you press this, then the software closes all the applications which are running in the background and frees up memory. So this is really great if you have many apps open and you want to free up memory. Okay, then now let us check out the browser. And browsing here works actually pretty good. I'm now here on YouTube, and now I want to show you how smooth the movie playback on this device is, and you can also hear the speaker quality here. So this is just some random Final Fantasy movie, and now let's just watch it.
My soul corrupted by vengeance hath endured torment to find the end of the journey in my own salvation and your eternal slumber.
Have you seen that? If you want to watch movies online, you can do that without a problem on the Elephone P8. Now further, except of the browser, we also have a calculator, calendar, and the camera application, which we'll test now outside. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, we are outside, fresh air and a great camera. So this is the Elephone P8 camera application. It doesn't feel laggy, it feels really smooth, and the camera should have 13 megapixels I think. And here on the left side you have some different modes like panorama, HDR, smile detection, all that stuff. Here on the right side you have the shutter, we have tap autofocus, which actually works pretty good. And taking photos works also not that fast, but it is okay, it's not laggy. You can also record videos here in HD, maybe full HD, I don't know, we have to check that in the settings. Okay, so it's saving the video right now. Then now let us quickly check out the settings here, and here we have the default settings, so like color effects, white balance, anti-flicker. Then here we have the camera settings for the pictures, and here you can manually set the picture size, which is here on 13 megapixels, ISO, HDR and all that stuff. And we also have the same here for the video settings, and here we just see video quality fine, but I think it's an HD camera, so that means 720p. And if you go here to full screen, then you don't have 13 megapixels anymore, so you just have them in 4:3 mode. Okay, so once again here movie recording works really smooth, and I will also write a written review on chinadevices.com, and there will upload some test photos. So if you want to see the picture quality, just visit the link down in the description and check out the test photos. But I have to say they're pretty good for the cheap price. Okay, that was the camera application and the back camera, but now let's check out the other applications. First we got clock if you want to use your phone as an alarm clock, downloads, emails, faster GPS, which I've used to tweak GPS, a file manager, and also flashlight. And this is a good application to test the LED flash. And as you can see, it's pretty strong, not that strong like on my Galaxy S5, but much stronger than on many other China phones. And it will be good to take photos at night or just to use it as a flashlight. Okay, then let's switch it off and let's check out the other applications. Further, we got FM radio, but in order to use that you have to connect your headset because the headset acts as an antenna. We also got gallery to check out photos and videos, Gmail, Google Settings and Google Maps. And if you open up Google Maps and you have location-based services activated, then it also activates GPS, so it shows my location right now, and yeah, I'm located in Vienna, but I don't want to zoom in right now. Okay, that was Google Maps. Then let's go back to the second page. Then there we have the messaging application, also mobile security, so I have scanned the smartphone and it's really clean. We got here also the music player, so if you want to listen to music then you can do it here, but currently I don't have any music on my smartphone. And the next important thing, maybe let's say the most important thing, is the Google Play Store. So on this device it is pre-installed, it's the latest version, you don't have to flash it with a custom recovery, so you can just go to the Google Play Store and download every application which you want to download. And it won't say unsupported device, so you can really download every application which you want to. And yeah, we can test that, so just download, I don't know, X-ray scanner, I don't know what it does, but let's just install it. And there we go, let's accept. And it is downloading the application, it's installing the application, you don't get an error message, everything works perfectly. Okay, that was the installation, we can also open it up right now. And yeah, really funny, what a fucking shit application. And people are making money out of these applications, I don't get it really. Oh, now I get it, you get some fucking ads if you install that, so I want to get rid of that, I will uninstall it later. Do not install that shit, that application pisses me off. But anyway, let's continue. We got the Elephone service application, settings, SIM toolkit, some other stuff, videos, voice search, and this shit application which I have installed right now. And the Elephone service application is really great because it gives you information about the latest ROM updates. So the latest update currently is 4.4.2. Okay, so now we went through all the applications which were pre-installed on the smartphone and all the features. And once again, I have to say I really like the design, the back cover, the back camera and all that stuff. But now we stop here, and what I will show you now is the GPS test, and after the GPS test you will see a little benchmark, and after that there will be my conclusion.
Man muss nicht alles
So as you have seen, also if you drive really fast, the GPS stays accurate and updates the position really fast, and the GPS fix usually just takes 1 second. So GPS on this device is definitely a thumbs up. Oh yeah, we're now at the end of this review. Thanks to everyone who watched until now, and here comes my conclusion. If you're looking for a phablet at about 200 USD, the Elephone P8 is definitely the number one. The only bad thing I found so far is that the home button feels a bit wobbly and it gets really hot while playing. It gets hot right over the front camera. And that means you have to clock the CPU down a little bit, so you don't need all the 8 cores for gaming. So clock down the CPU because it puts out a big amount of heat, and it also drains much power if you don't clock it down. So I would recommend to clock it down a little bit with CPU control or something, so you have to have root access for that, but then it's great, it has a long battery time and you can play everything. Okay, so but except of that, for 200 USD you cannot do anything wrong. And if you want to get it, check out the link down in the description. You can get it from coolycool.com, which is my favorite seller. They have really fast shipping times, they offer DHL and all that stuff, and that's why I order from them. And also don't forget to register on chinadevices.com. The link is also down in the description, so register, be a part of the community. Feel free to ask questions and we will try to reply as soon as possible. So as always guys, thanks for watching and I hope I see you again in my next videos. Bye bye!